That's moderate. Alright, let's talk about UFC. How about that? We don't ever talk about UFC on this channel. I'm a big UFC guy. I was always into MMA as a teenager. Loved it. Still love it. Done it for quite some amount of years. So, naturally, when I start seeing politics brought... Bugs in here. When I start seeing politics brought into the MMA world as far as censorship, it really pisses me off. So we're going to get into that in just a moment. We're going to start off with UFC 264. Great card all the way through from top to bottom, from early prelims, everything. Everything was great. There was a lot of good fights. A few went the distance, a couple good knockouts. Obviously, we all was on the edge of our damn seats watching the Sean O'Malley fight. We knew it was going to be amazing, but holy shit. That man, gangster. Fucking gangster. Going in there, just fucking picking and choosing. Bop, 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 bop. That dude, hats off to the dude who took 200 and something shots to the face and had to, he could have went, like he could have kept going. He wasn't knocked out, but goddamn, you can't take that many hits and not have some sort of brain damage. So the ref, I see why they called that one. Fully understandable, but he could have kept going. And I believe that fight broke records as far as significant strikes landed. And Sean O'Malley just fucking, what a sniper, dude. Absolutely, like, that man, he should be ranked higher for one. We will definitely see him champion before it's all said and done, for sure. The dude he fought, no idea who that green-haired feller was, but he was a new guy, I think. We will not see the end of that man, because he's... To stand in there with Sean O'Malley and take all those hits, yeah, we'll definitely... Hopefully he cuts that ugly-ass hair off, but we'll definitely see that man fighting again, and by far, that's not the last of him. He's going to take... I think it'll take the MMA world by surprise, really. He wasn't much of a striker, but he can take so much, he'll just wear you out with his face. Well, whatever. So that fight, absolutely impressive. Obviously got fight of the night. I believe both of them got 75, or at least Sean got 75, but I'm pretty sure they both got $75,000 as a bonus for fight of the night. Knockout of the night, I believe, if I remember right, that's a Hawaiian guy, right? I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention to some of the guys that I don't know. I don't really care about all of them. Not all styles really appease my mind, so kind of, shooting for whatever we like. Obviously, most of us are Conor McGregor fans, even if he is back and forth on whether he's good or not. The MMA world absolutely, at least on social media, rips fighters a new one when they lose once or twice. Like, motherfucker, there's dudes in here that have lost 10 times and they're still fighting in the UFC. So I don't know why the fuck it makes a difference what you think, but yeah, Conor McGregor, hell of a fighter in my opinion, and from my experience as a guy that actually does MMA. Absolutely, he was dominating the beginning of that fight. And was there even a takedown? I don't remember a takedown. Someone said something about Poirier getting a takedown. I thought Conor McGregor put him in a guillotine and was going to choke him out that way, which was their game plan, knowing he would be open for it. Now, this is where I start getting pissed. That ref did not call Dustin Poirier climbing with both feet on the goddamn fence, at least 3 toes deep in the fucking chain link. That's cheating. 100% cheating. Don't fucking talk shit about cheating when you're cheating and the ref didn't smack your fucking foot off the cage like he does everyone else. That was horse shit. And then he sits there and tries to claim the fracture that caused Conor's leg to break. That is not at all what happened. We all seen it. The fucking world's seen it. As he stepped, his toe drug. And in the moment, he was probably trying to situate his footing for a punch or a kick. Who knows with Conor? He can fucking throw from so many angles, but the way he stepped, he didn't pick his toes up fast enough. I've done it in skateboarding and all kinds of other things. If you just step wrong, it'll roll over, and he put that weight directly on it and snapped his tibia. These things happen. Dustin, you're a bitch for claiming that. You did not cause that fracture. He kicked the fuck out of you with the leg kicks that you used on him, and guess what? We saw it in your face. They hurt. Your face has got more bruises than Conor's does, so let's not talk shit there, homeboy. I gotta drink my coffee first thing in the morning. This is delicious. That's I don't know. Other MMA guys, you know, if you know fighting, you've seen what happened. Dominant on the feet, Conor. When he got pushed up against the cage, he done exactly what anybody who game planned for a guillotine would do, and let's go for a guillotine. And guillotine's not used that often anymore. So, you know, had he been able to lock a leg, he would have had Dustin for sure. But Dustin was climbing on the fence. So no, he did not have a fair fight. If he would have been down, he would have been out. But, you know, if you're not going to call those things, and then when he breaks his leg, he clearly points at his leg and looks at the ref. Look, as a ref, how do you not see that and go, hold on, evaluation here, clearly the foot's broke, because it was like this. This is where it should be fucking cocked, okay? We all saw that. Shitty ref, absolutely shitty. He's done great in the past, but a fight this big, to not call the toes on the fence, to not call the immediate step in, this is your job to step in, this fighter has broken ankle, not due to kicking or anything, just stepped wrong. And then he let Conor be hit. I don't even remember the end of the fight because that pissed me off so bad, but he let Conor get hit a couple times while he's worried about his ankle now. How do you fight when your fucking leg is sticking out? Irritating. I love both fighters, but you cannot play sides in a situation like this. We all seen it. Dustin was getting hammered with elbows from the bottom, and he didn't connect on hardly shit with the ground and pound. Conor was not catching very many of those. Hardly any of them caught him at all, to be honest. One caught him enough to crack his ear a little bit, but it's not hard to split cauliflower ear, so again, that's not anything special. We should have seen the second round. We've clearly not seen the end of this. I really, really hope Conor comes back from this. I don't know. You don't see a lot of fighters coming back from a broken leg, especially one broke like that. Conor's a kick guy, so what are we going to do? I don't know how this works. What are y'all thoughts? I'm interested to see, but crazy. There was a lot of good fights, though. From what I remember, there was a lot of good fights. It was not a bad card by no means. And just such a terrible ending with such build-up, you know what I'm saying? So, shit happens, but that's part of the UFC. Hopefully the next fight, as far as the next big UFC event, is going to be something stacked too. Who knows right now? I don't even know who's all up. I'm ready for some big names. We need to see some Israel in there. See if he's going to come back and knock anybody out or not. Who knows? He's good, but he moved up to heavyweight and gets dominated on the ground, so I think we found a hole in his game, and someone else is going to pick up on that. We'll see if someone can get in there with the power of the heavyweights and be a middleweight. But not heavyweight. Light heavyweight. What the fuck am I talking about? God damn. I don't even know where I'm at. Jesus. Unreal. This isn't even my mug. Somebody brought it up to my house and left it. But it's mine now, because it's here. Why do I hear something? Sounds like something is idling in my backyard. I don't know. Like a crackhead. For real though, that's kind of where I stand on that UFC event. It wasn't great as far as the ending, but the whole card was pretty awesome. There was a lot of good fights. The only fight I don't like was the Wonder Boy fight. I don't think that wasn't a very impressive fight. That was pretty lame, really. So, bummer on that side. We expected a little bit more highlights from that one, but no, it was not great, so fuck it. We move on to the next one. Fuck you, Dustin Poirier! And your wife's fake tits. That way, you get money and your wife gets fake tits. They look like shit, so you didn't get that much money. So I think one of the things that irritates me the most about the UFC lately, one, they really don't let fighters pick their sponsors. They just have a set group of sponsors. This is what you're going to wear. Tell me your size, we'll make it for you. That's it. All these bullshit sponsors like Monster, hate to break it to you, but just about no fighter ever is going to be putting that poison in their goddamn body. Why would you? So slapping a Monster logo on it, it's not impressing anybody, and you're not getting more people to buy it because of that. We're not stupid. And they put an empty water bottle or empty can with a Monster logo on it. Like, you're ignorant as hell. Now my thing, this really irritated me, and I watched it live, so not seeing anything. They sit and let everyone know when every big star, I think it was like Dave Chappelle and all these people like freaking Sonny in Philadelphia and shit like it, just a bunch of actors and shit. They let you know when they came in, let you know they were there. That's their thing. So I find out a couple days later, they didn't let us know, but sure as fucking shit, Donald Trump goes to UFC 264, they say nothing. Whether it was a security thing or they're just being fucking liberal censorship dicks, which seems a lot more likely with the world we live in, full of stupidity and dumb shits running everything. I hate to break it to you, but y'all keep fucking pissing off the wrong people and you're going to be in trouble. Okay? The entire world, not just our country, the entire world knows Trump won. We all know this. Only the dumbest of the dumb think Biden actually legitimately got 80 million votes. No fucking chance in hell. It's not possible. I live in Lawrence County, Indiana. The biggest Trump area I've ever seen. Hardly anybody will even admit if they voted for Biden. Hardly anybody. Trump flags everywhere. Trump signs and flags still up. We don't give a fuck. That is our president. These Democrats have stole everything that has to do with freedom for money. That's all they care about. Biden is a dipshit, delusional crackhead, just like his son, but he's also a pedophile. So this idiot who listens to an earpiece and is told what to say magically becomes president even though he doesn't rally or anything. So now everything is censoring Trump, deleting him off social media. I believe there's a lawsuit right now. Yeah, every time I fucking start filming, I just start burping. Fuck it. Everything he's on, he's deleted from. Everything he does, they censor it. They try and make it so the American people do not see Trump because they do not like anyone they cannot control. Hate to break it to you, liberals, but you can't control this man. And you never will. And the American people will stand. There's no way on earth Biden has just fucked this whole country heading towards a depression like you would never, ever have seen with Trump in months. We still have 3 years with this dumb son of a bitch. 3 fucking years. Who knows how bad it's going to get? But I promise you, no one is going to vote for that man. No one did. This group versus this group. Trump, Biden. Yours is getting smaller by the day. This is getting larger. So whenever they censor us from even knowing he was at a UFC event, it sounds to me more like, fuck you, we don't want you to know. Trump's a down-to-earth person. He wants to watch UFC fights. It's like the ACOW t-shirt that I bought. Embrace violence. Because violence is what people love. Humans are violent people. This is our thing. Most everything we do. Football is violent. UFC is violent. One championship, violence. Boxing is violence. Wrestling is violence. WWE wrestling is violence. The world revolves around violence. And then when the crybabies get their butt hurt because someone's feelings are somehow involved with fucking everything to the point they can't handle it, they go, oh, you're mean, you're a meanie, you're a violent person. And then they go destroy buildings and kill people and pull people out of their cars when they stop them on the highways and beat them with bricks and shit. So who's the bad people? We're all about violence. Y'all cry about it, but then you do it. So shut the fuck up. This is the world we live in, where people act fucking stupid, hypocritical, and ignorant, all balled up into one dumb son of a bitch with purple hair. What are you gonna do? We can't sit here and pretend that violence is not the human way. It is. You can be gentle and violent at the same goddamn time, I promise you. I promise you. Because if I was violent where I need to be violent, where it should be, things would be fixed, or I'd be dead. One of the two. Right now we live in a world where we're so afraid of our own government that we're not standing up saying, listen, we didn't vote for that. I thought this was a democracy. If we did not vote for it, how is it a law? Because somebody who with an agenda made it? That's not how this works. Just because you want me to do this and the whole fucking country doesn't, it doesn't make you right. It makes us right. We're the people, you're the dipshit in a suit who does nothing with their fucking life but fuck everyone else for money. Everything's about money. Money runs everything. We know this because stupid as humans are, think everything revolves around shiny rocks and fucking green cotton money. And yes, for the dumb people out there, it does not grow on trees. Money is made out of mostly cotton. That's why it doesn't fuck up when you leave it in your pocket and you wash it. Comes out, it's still money. Just uncrumble it, money. Okay? So, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna run my mouth whatever the fuck I want, and if you got a problem with it, you can suck the whole damn thing. Whole damn thing. Hope you joke on it.